My name is Batanero. I work for Melia Hotels and Resorts. It's a Spanish hotel chain with 300 hotels around the world, and I'm now based in Miami as Director of Distribution and Interactive Channels for the American region.
And why are you at Focusrite? What do you want to get out of this?
I think that the most interesting things is the innovation tools that we have the opportunity to see here, especially that one related with the planning of the travel and sharing the different travel that you are going to have in the next months or weeks, so people can see the opportunities to meet you there and know where are you going to be around the world. I think that's pretty interesting.
That's pretty good. And how do you see your website taking on some of these innovations? Do you see the role of your site changing slightly because of some of these tools and services on offer?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think that first of all it's a content thing. I mean, we have to focus on having the best content of our hotels in our websites.
Yeah.
That's what is going to make the difference between our websites and other websites that are offering our properties. Then we have to be sure that we give the opportunity to share this content through the different social networks or any other tools. And then, of course, I think that there is a trust opportunity. I mean, we have to focus on make the people believe that we are a trust site and we have the best way that they are going to find on the internet.
So differentiation, profile, and trust. Do you think that other hotel resort sites have struggled? Have you struggled to try and find that differentiation about content and trying to make people believe that yours is the place to go to find out the information?
Yeah. Well,
do you have a lot of competition out there?
I think that we are seeing some kind of movement from the OTAs through the suppliers because of the best online rate guarantee effort that all the hotel chains are doing. People now seem to realize that although they are looking around and shopping around in other websites, they are finally finding or booking the hotel in the direct client, in the direct supplier.
How can you differentiate that content? You talked about maybe some sort of social networking of some sort. Do you want to bring social networking onto your site?
Not exactly. I think that there are so many tools out there. It doesn't make sense for us to create a new tool.
So what else could you offer content-wise that people would find useful or informative or?
So, as I said, I think that our opportunity is on bringing the tools and bringing the opportunity to our visitors, to our users to share or to easily share all the things that they could find in our website.
Is it? And I know working with some other hotel supplier sites that it's quite difficult to get content from the hotels or from the area. Do you have to have that budget to go out and create that content, or are you expecting the hotels to give it to you? How does that work?
I think that's a very interesting point because we have a lot of opportunities from people creating content out there. We could put this content in our website, but I think that, as you were saying, I think that the most interesting thing is finding that content that no one has, because that's what is going to make us different through the other websites.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's a very good point. And I think, I don't know, but probably we can have the general manager of the hotel or someone in the hotel making this content, which is going to make us different, but is going to make us more trust for the client.
There's been a lot about loyalty mentioned here. Tell me about your thoughts or your plans maybe for capturing customer data, maximizing loyalty? What would you like to do in the next year, say?
Well, we are now working in a very big CRM project, which is going to allow us to connect all the different key contact points in our, no matter if it's in the hotel or in the websites or in the call center or wherever. And it's a huge project, but what we are trying to do is to reach the correct client in the correct moment with the correct content and offer or hotel product. And it's not easy. It's not easy, but I'm sure that in the next years we are going to see a very nice performance using this new project and these new tools.
So what channels then would you use? Email, we've talked about mobile here. How else can you reach out to them to bring them back and to encourage that loyalty?
We have already started using mobile phones to contact our clients. It's just like a test, but it's quite interesting, the performance that we are achieving. And I think obviously the email is going to be one of the main channels, but not as we used to use in the past. I mean, reaching everyone with every kind of products. There has to be a very clear segmented action. But yes, I think definitely the email, the mobile phone, and any kind of device that you can bring with you at all times is going to be the device that we want to use.
So, what about concierge services? Again, it's something that's been mentioned a couple of times. How could you bring your real life concierges to life online?
Well, it's not easy. I have seen some online check-in services and online concierge from our competitors, and it's hard to mix this with the operation in the hotel and in the front desk, because although the technology allows us to offer online check-in, then when you have to be sure that when in the front desk they receive this check-in, they are able to reach the expectations of the clients, which is the most important thing at the end of the day. So we have to see these kind of opportunities, but just as an idea of what we can do in the next year, but it's not definitely the most important issue that we have to fix.
So what are, if you could name 2 or 3 of the most important things that you would like to fix or to improve in the next year? You mentioned the CRM. What other things are you?
I think the content, as I said, and then I think the multi-device channel, and then I will say as I said before, the availability to share. I think that includes a lot of things, but definitely when you, especially in the leisure travel, when you are planning to stay in a very special destination, as we have in the Caribbean or in Mexico, you want your friends and your family to know that you are going to spend that time there, and then when you come back, you want these people to know how it was and share your experience. So that's a big challenge.
In the session earlier, they were saying 7 out of 10 people went by recommendation of their friends and family, and much lower down were social networking sites and so on.
Right.
So I guess if you can tap into that 7 out of 10 people doing the recommendations, that's a big win for you, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And that's what I said before about the trust, and because of course if you have a friend or you have someone in your family that have been in the past in some destination that you are planning to be, definitely you are going to trust your friend or your family member more than anyone in the world. So